to everybody on YouTube. This is a special requested diecast review. This is a car that I've had for quite a while now, but Walker28 requested it in my last video, so ask and you shall receive and all that. And today's review, well, if you can see it, I'm running a Nascar heat race on the screen. It's the car, that car right there, and today's review will be on its diecast equivalent. So here it is. Carl Edwards 2009 Aflac Ford Fusion. Still working out how the stand works. I've not got the box for it because I bought it quite a few months ago. I have the box somewhere. I think I've got it in storage somewhere. Never throw out my boxes. I'm always under some belief that one day I will sell all my diecasts, and if I have the original boxes I'll get more money for them or something. I don't know. Whether that's true or not we'll find out in some years' time, but for now, as I always say, you don't buy diecast cars normally for the box themselves, so let's focus on what you pay the money for, which is the model itself. Now, as you can tell straight away, as all the action Ford models suffer from this year, they suffer from the old front grille arrangement. Somebody told me why this was, because I remember on the Bobby Labonte number 96 car I have, that's made by, I think it's Contender Racing, CFS, that's it, Checker Flag Sports, and they have the 2009 Fusion grille. And if I just show you up on the screen here on this race running, if you look on the front grille there, you see it, that new kind of design to it. By the way, the game that is running, it's called Nascar Heat. It's actually a very good game. It's one you can get your hands on. It's all free, most of the stuff you download for it. Actually, it's all free, all the stuff you download for it, and it's actually a very good game, despite being based on a game which is about 9 years old now. So if you like your NASCAR and you've got to be able to try and get hold of NASCAR Racing 2003 or something like that, just grab this. It's all free and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, anyway, back to the review. Quick sidetrack for a second. And there's the car. So once you get your head around that initial front grille malfunction, I suppose you could call it, don't know about the rear end. I don't think there's much of a change in that. But it's not really much of a fuss thing. It's only if you're a real completist thing and you're a purist, and if it really does bother you, then you know. Though it doesn't bother me. It looks quite good on the front end, and the livery itself I actually think is very nice. The colour combinations work really well for it. It's a mix of black, this kind of almost camo green, I suppose it would be, kind of a light green, and the kind of light blue of the side. And as you can see, it's supposed to look like, it may be just chance or not, but I think it looks a bit like a kind of wing of a bird, and obviously that ties in with the main sponsor, which is Aflac, and this logo, which is the duck, obviously, as you've probably heard of on previous NASCAR broadcasts. They used to bring up that bloody duck nearly all the time, but anyway. Yeah, I don't know if that's chance or not that they designed it to make it look like a wing. And also you see it almost reversed on the back here, so it's the black going into the green on the back. And it's a very nice design. And it looks good. It's slightly different to like the traditional kind of flames and patterns and that. So well done on their part. And this model recreates it very nicely. Now I don't know if this is the case on the real car, but the Aflac on the rear 3/4 panel actually disappears partially behind the wheel well. I'm just having a look on my game. Yeah, that is the case on the real one. So that's not a manufacturer's error. And that's the important thing. Sometimes you look at a car and you think, hang on, that's not supposed to be how it is, and then you look at the real car and it's like, oh, it is. So it's working out whether it's the real car designer's fault or this one, the manufacturer's fault. But yeah, it is a nice car. Aflac is the only sponsor on here, I think. There's no other logos on there except for the usual ones just in front of the driver's door, obviously, and on this side as well. But yeah, Aflac is the sole sponsor for this car, so it's literally just plastered in Aflacs and ducks, really. But it's a nice looking car. Now, me being an old Jeff Burton fan, I used to watch him when this car back in like the early 2000s when it was running the Exide batteries pink and black livery, and for some reason it always, no, not pink and black, kind of light purple and black. And this livery for some reason reminds me a bit of that, except with the pink being replaced with the green. So that's always going to be a good thing for me. I've always liked the kind of dark element, the kind of black on this 99 car. Only when it was sponsored by Sitco, like back in 2003. Around that time did they kind of change it largely, but I really do like this livery. it is his standard livery for the season. There are the odd kind of one-offs like the Claritin one, and I can't remember others off the top of my head. That's the one that strikes me off the top of my head. But yeah, this has been a diecast review on Carl Edwards number 99 2009 Aflac Ford Fusion. Like I say, it's the standard car he runs all the time. And I'm going to, shameless bit of self-promotion, follow me on Twitter if you can, if you have a Twitter account. I'm going to whack up my, I can't remember the exact username or website of it off the top of my head, so I'm going to whack it in the description for this video. Have a follow of it and listen to me rambling on and stuff, and I'll also update you on there when I'm posting up diecast reviews and stuff. And I hope you've enjoyed this review. So this one's dedicated to a Walker 28 for his recent nice comments, and also for him requesting the review in the first place. So thanks a lot of Walker and everyone else who's been commenting on that. I should be getting back with some more custom diecasts very soon, as well as more just standard diecast reviews, and maybe a stop motion. I do have some free time on my hands, although there's a hell of a lot of coursework and other work for me to be doing, so I don't know. If I get some time I might do a quick little stop motion thing, and keep your eyes peeled on my channel for that. Until then, I'll see you next time.